Welcome to Capital Car Talk, where this week we are reviewing the all-new 2020 Mercedes-Benz G Wagon. The Mercedes-Benz Wagon, which means cross-country vehicle, has been often described as an icon, and I never understood why. Its original, boxy, somewhat utilitarian design came out in 1979, and performance-wise, it was very slow. The 300 diesel version achieved a 0 to 60 time of 27 seconds. No, I'm not kidding. 27 seconds! In 1990, some 21 years later and all the way up to 2018, the revised G-Wagon became very popular. Mercedes always seemed to keep supply just shy of demand, and luckily, that plan worked. What was amazing, however, was the recipe Mercedes used. Mercedes-Benz usually update their models every 6 or 7 years. This vehicle had a 21-year life cycle followed by an 18-year life cycle for the second generation. So I hear you ask, this boxy, slow car must have been incredibly good to drive. Well, if I'm being honest, no. It rode rough, you felt every bump in the road. It was so thirsty that the man at the gas station was on first-name terms with you. And as a man, the vibration that came through the driver's seat at around 70 had the frequency that could really bring on an unwelcome arousal. The secret ingredient was its rarity and its high price tag. The design made a statement. The 150 grand window sticker made it so popular that it starred in more rap videos than any one artist ever did. Suburban cool, and because it didn't have to make sense, it became an icon. People bought it because their neighbors didn't have one and probably couldn't afford one. They didn't care about MPG. They didn't care that it rode harshly. It didn't have to be logical. Well-heeled people just had to have it, like Jimmy Choo's. So what has changed for the all-new G-Wagon? Well, it's still 150 grand, but this time, it rides like a Mercedes-Benz. It handles like a Mercedes-Benz. It's very fast. It's very comfortable. It's so refined, it now has all the latest and greatest technology that Mercedes has to offer. Along with its signature 4-wheel drive and 3 lockable differentials, virtually every measure of its off-road ability, from climbing to fording depth, is exceptional. Generating 416 horsepower and 450 pounds-feet of torque, the advanced bi-turbo V8 can thrust the G550 from 0 to 60 in just 5.6 seconds. This is a modern icon, and now I understand why.